Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. Today we're unpacking a surprisingly profound little story. We're going to track the journey of a simple stickman who goes from an absolute chaotic mess to, well, total mastery of his day. It's an incredible narrative transformation, all about self-discipline, and it really goes to show that massive life changes usually kick off with the absolute smallest of habits.
So I have to ask, are you letting time control you? Man, it's a heavy question, right? Before we even look at our stickman's journey, just think about your own day for a second. We've all felt that creeping, horrible feeling of being totally overwhelmed. You know, always trying to catch up, like the clock is literally dragging you by the collar. That chronic lateness and the anxiety that comes with it, it's deeply, deeply relatable. And honestly, that is exactly where our stickman story begins.
Section 1. The chaos of chronic lateness, the daily struggle of falling behind.
Always late, always stressed, waking up late, rushing through the day, and worst of all, still failing tasks. It was this scattered, breathless, totally chaotic baseline where every single second felt like a five-alarm fire. I mean, just imagine waking up already behind schedule. You're throwing your clothes on, sprinting out the door, multitasking frantically, trying to juggle a million things at once, and yet, somehow, nothing actually gets done right.
Section 2. A crucial shift in perspective, the inciting incident. Now here is the exact moment he stops being a victim of his own schedule. He asks himself, what if I controlled my time instead of time controlling me? And you know, this specific question is the absolute hinge of the entire story. It's the light bulb moment where our character realizes that being perpetually overwhelmed isn't just, bad luck or the universe out to get him. It marks the precise shift from passive suffering to intentional choice. He finally decides to take the wheel.
Section 3. Habits of true self-discipline. Small but impactful choices.
Now, what's really fascinating here is this highly specific number, 30. Not 2 hours, not some massive life overhaul you try to pull off overnight, just 30 minutes. He started incredibly small by rising earlier, reclaiming just that 1/2 hour of the morning. It's such a highly manageable adjustment, but man, it creates an incredibly impactful margin for success. It gave him the breathing room his brain so desperately needed to start the day proactively rather than constantly reacting.
So, let's break down the exact steps he took to build this brand new reality. First, like we just talked about, waking up 30 minutes earlier. Second, making a simple to-do list. And third, focusing on one task at a time. And actually, that third step, it's absolutely vital. He made this crucial shift from frantic multitasking, which, let's be honest, was causing him to fail tasks left and right, to singular focus. By engaging in these 3 deliberate, structured habits, he built a totally new routine that was truly grounded in self-discipline.
Section 4. The narrative transformation, from struggling to succeeding. The dramatic dichotomy here is just so clear. Look at his painful past. Chaos, stress, and being always late. But through those disciplined habits, that entire existence is completely replaced by clarity, confidence, and being always ahead. The exact same stickman who is chronically behind is now totally leading the charge. It proves that when you apply real, intentional focus, personal mastery completely replaces anxiety. The chaos is literally rewritten into clarity, and all that stress transforms into genuine confidence and productivity.
Section 5. Mastering your own clock, the ultimate takeaway.
Okay, the absolute crucial point of this whole explainer comes down to this one idea. Time isn't found, it's made. Think about how often we say, "Oh, I just don't have the time," or "I really need to find more time today." Well, this quote completely shatters that illusion. Time management is an intentional choice. It's not something you're going to magically stumble upon, like finding loose change in the couch cushions. It's an active creation. You literally have to carve it out through self-discipline. And that leaves us with this lingering, super powerful thought. Master your clock, and you master your... Well, it's an open-ended statement, but the implication is pretty crystal clear. Taking charge of your daily schedule unlocks ultimate personal productivity. Whether it's mastering your career, your personal goals, or honestly, simply your own peace of mind, the whole shebang starts with asserting control over that ticking clock.
So that leads us right to our final question for you to ponder today. How will you intentionally design your schedule tomorrow? Are you going to let the day rush you? Or will you wake up that 30 minutes earlier, write down a simple to-do list, and tackle your day with singular focus? The Stickman made his choice, and the results completely changed his life. Now it's your turn to apply these foundational lessons of self-discipline to your own world, starting immediately. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this explainer. I really hope you found it as motivating as I did, and I'll catch you on the next one.